Okay, welcome to the next episode in the series of where I go from 500 to 1600 to show you how I got to 1600. And nothing better than to just show you how I play, I suppose. Is that my move again? Yeah, that is. Now bishop back and then knight here. So I always say, and it starts to be repetitive if you watch another video, but yeah, I always play the same moves because then you are less vulnerable to opening strategies in which you fall behind in the early stage of the game. So it's happened to all of us while we're learning chess, that you just are not familiar to the opening you play, and then the opponent does a couple moves and all of a sudden you're a piece behind or a couple pawns behind, or your king is open, you can't castle anymore, anything like that. Once you always play the same moves, that's gonna happen less. Why? Because you get more familiar to the common answers you get. And you know, so here, because I know that this is how I want to start playing my game, with the knights both developed. Sometimes I develop the knight there and then there, but that's only when they play pawn there. So from here it's just normal chess. The other guy is playing good chess as well. Here I could challenge this diagonal actually, which I'm gonna do. I do not want to give him. This means we're gonna play a bishopless game now. I mean, I have no bishops, he still got one. But you could say his bishop is a bit bad actually, because this is all closed up. So from here I'm gonna start lining up my rooks. Gonna play my rook there, and then there is the ID. There is the ID now. Here, to be honest, I'm not super experienced myself when it comes to the middle game, and he hasn't fallen for anything where I win a pawn or some positional mistakes. I mean, he's being a bit passive, so I control these squares. He doesn't control any of the squares here with his pawns. Okay, he's doing a knight reroute. I'm gonna play there. Rook there. I don't know what his idea is now. Okay, his idea is to get rid of that knight. I could just take, right? Because his queen is just gonna stand there awkwardly on the edge of the board. And he did a whole reroute just to give me that knight. I mean, I don't really know what the point is of that. I feel like just going there actually, and then his knight is just standing there. Let's do that. Obviously I need to be careful for any mates on this square. Yeah, so obviously we already knew that that was the plan. He cannot go there because this square is protected, so he needs to go somewhere awkward like there. And then I'm gonna start my attack again, going there. Ah, he knows I cannot take. I want to step aside, but where do I step aside to, right? There. If I go there, this pawn is not protected. So after I go there, he's gonna go there, right? And then I go there, and that's a nice square for my knight actually. So I'm just not sure whether to step there or there. I want to break this pin. Where is queen? If I go there, this pawn becomes weak. If I go there and the king goes there in some way, he can invade my position. I don't want that. I'm gonna choose that. Normally I have to be careful for this check, but I don't now because of this. Now I'm gonna attack his queen. Oh, he could go there as well, of course. I want to play there, but I can't anymore now. Just gonna cover here, cover this pawn, cover the bishop, the knight. Am I scared of that? Not really, I'm just gonna break the pawns here. Let me just, can I mute this for a second? Okay, he's invading in with the rook, so he's starting to build up his attack. What if I just go there? I need to start bringing in the knight in the defense because he's just doing nothing here. Let's do that first. I want to bring that knight in, but it's a bit dangerous, of course. He can take. This pawn is going to be isolated. But now this is under attack as well. This is under double attack, so that needs to be addressed. I can address that like this, but then he's going to take and then take. And we're going to play a fairly open position, but afterwards I can take that. So I think I'm not afraid to play that, actually. There's not really a better move, because there he will just take, and then that will just lose a pawn for me. There, terrible idea, because it's going to expose my king. I could go there. It's a very passive move, though. Moving my knight back there is really sad. So therefore I'm going to step in to stay active. Then after takes, he has to take now. Now I'm in good shape. After this, my pawns can reunite there. Now this is still hanging. Okay, we got a sacrifice. Interesting. Interesting sack. I don't need to reply to that, right? I mean, the best way to refute the sacrifice is by accepting, right? But after takes, it's gonna get a bit scary. It's gonna get a bit scary. Takes, then obviously all kind of checks are gonna come my way. So this check first. Then after that, I think I'm gonna be just good. I'm gonna go for it. I'm not scared. He cannot add another attacker there. He can take that. Oh, actually, maybe I should be scared, because this is coming. And then my knight will be under attack. Oh, I'm in trouble, actually. He should take with the queen. I cannot play that, because that will just hang my knight. Oof, that's tough. There, that hits the queen, right? And he has no checks here. I think I should be fine here. Maybe I'm not. He might play that. No, because his queen is directly hanging. So if I now can bring the defenders in and survive this, I'm gonna be good. I was willing to accept the sacrifice because I had a lot of pieces here covering, and obviously he doesn't want to trade pawns now, queens. Okay, no problems there. So technically we're even, but really we're not, because I got a knight more, so I'm gonna be able to pick up all the pawns normally. If I can get behind this pawn, we're in good shape. If I just need to desperately stop these two pawns, then I'm good. Is that a move? I think that's a move, right? We could do that, I guess. They should attack. I have time. Don't need to give up that pawn. This pawn is just dead now. Pick up this pawn. Tricky. There is a way to obviously get this pawn with my knight and my rook, but I don't know how. I think maybe like this. Like this, then he steps down, then I step down. Well, if I take and give my knight, then I'm losing, right? I cannot do that. So that's tricky. And I'm low on time as well. Okay, I think I'm gonna start by going back here, because that will always defend that square. Okay, that's the move. Because now when I go there, the pawn is gone. Yeah, the pawn is now mine. There's no way for him to defend it. He could slide over. Then I just double attack it like that. Yeah, and his king, there's no way he's gonna be in time for that. Oh, it's tricky actually, because my knight is dead now. Ooh. I don't have time to go and get that pawn, because by the time I'm there getting the pawn, he's gonna get my pawns. So I think it's just over now actually. Prevent this pawn from coming. He could be coming for my knight. I think I might lose this one actually. This is winning for him. Oh, he gets in. Well, if he steps then. If he tries to get this, okay, now he loses, because now I'm faster. Lol. Might still be a draw. I don't know how this is gonna play out. He's gonna try to get to my pawns, but I'm fast. Oof, he's gonna take that one. I'm faster, I think. Oh, he's gonna have tempo. Oh, that's annoying. Yeah, he has tempo on me. So it's gonna be an endless checking festival now. And I queened in the corner as well. That's unfortunate. He can draw, but it's obviously not ideal. Oh, it's a draw. It's a draw, dude. There you go. Alright, rematch then. He played good chess. Maybe I just played garbage chess. This time I'm gonna get him. He won't be this lucky this time. If he thinks this strategy doesn't work. Thanks. Nice queen sack there. It happens so much. The more you play, the more that queen sack will actually become a thing. Not queen sack. It just hangs it. It's not even a sacrifice. It's not with intention. He just proper loses the. Now that bishop is dead. Don't know what that's supposed to do, but I'm not worried about it anyway. Ah, silly me. Should be okay, right? Yeah, it should be okay. Okay, did I just freaking... oh my god. I am playing some horrendous chess now. Oh, that was a fork he played there. So, oh, that was not only a free knight, but also a fork. That's okay. Oh, I should have checked first there. Well, I got a queen and a rook. Dude. There was no need for me to make it this hectic. If I lose this game against an 1100 with a queen ahead, it's pretty embarrassing, I'm not gonna lie. Let me protect this way. Attack there. Oh, putting a rook there. This obviously tricked another check. Give myself some breathing room. Just gonna try create some chaos. Should be okay, right? Yeah, letting that knight invade like that was unnecessary. I was playing just super fast because I was like, well, he needs to resign. He lost the queen, but that's obviously when the blunders happen. That pawn is now hanging. This one is too, but after I push that pawn out, I think I should be okay. Okay, I'll just take that. It's gonna take one of my pawns. I'm happy to trade everything off the board because I'm winning. Just gonna do it like that. That's a fork, right? Why is that not a fork? Very well. There is a check here, but if he loses one of these two pieces, it's just over. And this one is glued here because at all times I'm threatening that, so that's great. So now he's squirming to find a move that will keep these two on the board. Yeah, he decides to sack, which was a reasonable move. He's gonna go for that pawn now. No problems there. Walk this guy up. We can try a couple of checks, but that's obviously not gonna do much. was unwinnable, my friend. We can't engage this rook because this will hang. It's unfortunate. Therefore, I will move this and this. No, let's do it again. I want to avenge my loss as a... I doesn't want to play anymore. Okay, fair enough. 21 minutes, that's enough.